Okay guys, today we're gonna focus on the main two defined muscles that we call the guns. So today I'm gonna show you a few of my secrets, I guess, of how I build a bicep and the tricep. So we're gonna work on 4 different exercises, focusing on the bis and tris. I'm gonna bring you guys some shared knowledge to what I do and some of the exercises that I love and I do a lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first exercise I want to do is a bit of a warm up. We're gonna get the barbell, get that bar, put on a few weights, and we're just gonna warm up the arms. Panasin these joints, the joint right here. And we're just gonna do a standing position like this. Our legs and shoulders width apart. Now what we're gonna do is pick up the barbell, and we're just gonna do a good 10 to 12 reps of that. We're gonna do 4 sets of that. After that, we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So first thing, keep your shoulder width apart, your knees, your feet, so it's even. When we go down and pick up the weights, we're gonna bend our knees. You don't wanna go and hurt you don't wanna bend over, going down and hurting our back. So we're gonna bend our knees. We're gonna hold the barbell on the bars. Still again, shoulder width apart. I'm gonna bring it up from my knees like that, so it's safe. What we're gonna do is now hang to the ground, keep our arms straight, level. Now what we're gonna do is lift it up, like that. Bring it back, all the way down. Bring it up. Show you again, and then we just lift it up, like that. Okay? Bring it down to the ground, bend our knees. So that is how we do a barbell curl, just like that. So this is a really good warm up. This is a warm up we can start off with just to warm up these joints of our muscles, and after we do that warm up, we can focus on the next exercise. It's just a little bit more intense right now.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it.
Also, in that position, it's good to, for me, instead of having a straight stance, it's good to at least bend your knees. So bending your knees will help support the lower back. So having a little bit of bend when you lift up. Make sure, one of the key things people make a mistake is, when they lift up the barbell, they want to swing. So this next exercise, to me, is a bit of a challenge. And it really plays with that whole range of motion in terms of lifting, focusing on the bicep. Again, as we just did the warm up, now we're gonna focus on a bench. So we're gonna get a bench, we're gonna make it incline. Okay, after we get an incline bench, we're gonna grab some dumbbells. So basically, I love this exercise because it's going against gravity. And basically we're really working the muscle on a hanging position and really kind of working our biceps to lift that muscle in a full range of motion. And yeah, in some ways, to me, it's a really good exercise, and I do this a lot to really build that bicep. So for me, this is a building exercise that really puts more strength in the bicep. So I think this is one of my favorite exercises with the dumbbells in an incline bench position. So you grab the 2 dumbbells. So obviously go with a weight that you can actually lift. I'm using 14 pounds here. So once you're in this position, once you've made the incline position, basically lift the benches up here, and all we're going to do is pretty much bring them down Now what's going to do is going to stretch out that bicep, and we're just going to bring it up, one by one. So we do one side to the right, one side to the left, that's considered 1 rep. So it goes in pairs. Bring it out, all the way down, lift it up. Do it again on the left side. That becomes another rep. Show you one more time. Keep it back straight like this. Bring your arms down, all the way to the bottom. Lift it up. That becomes 1 rep. Yeah, again, this is a bit of a challenge because gravity and leaning in the position you are, you're putting a lot of tension into this bicep joint when you're pulling. But to me, this really works. It really works to build a good shaped bicep, and it's one of my favorite dumbbell exercises to build muscle in this puppy right here. Anyway, let's hit 10 reps for this exercise. Okay, so that was a dumbbell incline bench curl. So repeat that 3 more sets. So you do 4 in total, 4 sets in totals of 10 to 12 reps. And then we move on to the next one. Okay, for our third exercise, we're gonna move to the bicep curl machine. So this machine, you can also do, well, this machine provides the actual plates you can put on and actually do the motion with this bicep curl like this. But today I want to show you using a dumbbell. Again, I like to use dumbbells a lot for a lot of my bicep exercises because I feel with the dumbbell we can really focus on the full range of movement. So for me, I like the feeling of being able to bring it out and extending my arm as much as I can to really go low before I bring it up. So to me, using dumbbells are a good technique to really shaping your bicep and building that inner muscle, or let's say building that curvature as well. So today I'm just using this bench as a support, but we're going to use my 18 kilo dumbbells, and what we're going to do is do a dumbbell curl on one side, my left arm, and we do that for the right side, we do another 10 reps. So it equals out to 1 pair of doing 1 rep equals to 1. So we're going to do that 10 reps over 4 sets, and then we move on to the next exercise. Okay, I'll show how it's done. Sit down here, adjust the seat to your height, because you can adjust the seat to make sure you're in the right position. Knowing you're in the right position is putting your arm and your shoulder to the very corner of this bench corner. And all we're going to do is just keep our arms straight along the bench. Then we're going to bring the dumbbell down as low as we can. I mean, if you can go as low, if you extend it as far as you can, yeah, well, then you're doing really well. We're going to go as extended as we can take before we bring the dumbbell up again. Again, this is an exercise I do constantly, weekly, when I'm building my biceps. Okay, bring it down. Let's bring it up like that. Usually I like to hold my shoulder here just to give it a little bit more stability and focus. So when I squeeze in to pull, I have I don't know, I guess I have it feels good. So this is how I position my arms when I do bicep curl using this bench. Just like that. The same thing, make sure you keep your arm flat on the bench, your shoulder really tight to this corner. Again, holding a position like this, just to give me a bit more balance. I'm just gonna let go as far as we can, and then lift it up. We're gonna let go as far as we can, and lift it up. And that is gonna really build this muscle right here. Okay guys, we're gonna do 10 reps of 4 total sets. Remember, each side equals 1 set. And then after that, I'm gonna show you the final exercise to finish off the buys and tries.
I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite, that smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free? I'm an explosion, and that smile's gonna be the end of me. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. Let's check each other out. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. You cannot lie over a Mai Tai. Let's take each other out. 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 Bet you taste like chocolate. Bet you taste like chocolate. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free? I'm an explosion. That smile's gonna be the end of me. I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite. That smile's gonna be the end of me.
Then we rest. Take a sip of water. I forgot to tell you, yeah, so we rest about a minute. No more than a minute and a half. Take a rest, and then do the next set. Okay, so like I said, the last 3 exercises before were mainly focusing on the bicep just here. So building this muscle right here. As you can see, a lot of curls from the very start to the second exercise to that. So a lot of curls. To me, doing curls gains this guy right here. Now for the final exercise, we're going to go to the cables. We're going to focus on tricep, which is this one right here. Okay guys, for the 4th and final exercise, to finish up with my buys and tries workouts, we're going to focus on the tries now. We're going to use the cable machine. So we're going to use a single cable and this bit of rope. So we're going to obviously change the rope to make sure that's in unison and in line with the cable. And basically, this exercise is called a tricep pull down. So we're pulling down. And what that's going to do is when we pull down, it's going to focus on these muscles right here. And it's going to build them all by us tensing and obviously pulling the weight to contract these muscles here. So this is an exercise, or it's a very common exercise that I'm sure a lot of bodybuilders and fitness guys use to build the tricep. But it's also, I guess, in some ways, a very important one as well. So this is a very common exercise that I use for most of my arm workout sessions. So I usually finish off with my tries, because to me, the bicep is important to build that with all these other exercises. So even though there are a lot of different tricep exercises that I could show you, today I'm just going to show you this main one that I use to build my tries. Put the weight on, about 12 kilos. What we want to do is, I bend one knee down, or I put one foot behind me, 1 feet in front of me. I keep my knees quite close. And the reason why I go down is because as we go down, when we do the pull, we have more range of motion as we pull. So having this position here means that our legs are really strong and stable to basically pull the weight down and focus on that. So now I'm going to do 10 reps of that. And once you do 10 reps of that, we're going to do that. Another 3 sets off that, so a total of 4 sets of that tricep pull down. And after that, you've just done a rich fit 4-exercise workout for the biceps and triceps. Okay, so for me, finish off with tries is always an end thing for me. I don't know why. It seems to be the routine I like, and I think it works. So for everyone who's been watching, that is my routine bis and tries workout. It's a good workout for strengthening the muscle, toning, shaping, and of course, all around, really good to just get out there and sweat, keep the heart rate up. And of course, what I love to do, pushing iron, lifting iron. Which is always super fun for me. It's my meditation, it's my happiness. It's something I do to get out and just get my heart rate up and just enjoy every motion, every exercise that I know I'm always building up to the next goal, the next best thing, the next new exercise that I've created myself or I followed and appropriated from others. But that is my bis and tries workout. Give it a shot, challenge yourself, and hopefully you guys get something cool from that. All right, see you next time.